familiar face back in the studio. Dr. Rita Gibson, licensed financial professional, is here to talk about life insurance. And I feel like this is sort of a topic that we bring up a lot, but it's very important and one that we may not want to talk about, but something that's important to talk about. Thank you for being here, and thank you for spreading this good information for our viewers. So what exactly is life insurance?
Well, I want to give you a little bit of history, 600 to 100 BC.
Okay.
The life insurance was in place with a lot of people in military.
Okay.
When they went off the war,
right,
they didn't have that coverage. Who was going to take care of the widows and the children, right? And so in the 1700s in America, life insurance became very popular. Presbyterian faith, they started that. They saw a lot of widows taking care of the distress of the poor, because the church, a lot of the burden was on the church. So life insurance is basically a contract between you and the life insurance company to ensure that there's a payout, there's some money that's going to be taking care of your family in case something happens to you.
Yeah, and we don't like to think that something's going to happen to our loved ones, but it's important to be prepared. So how does it work? How do we prepare for this?
So first of all, when you come before a licensed financial professional, they'll be able to look at your goals. What do you have? You know, we work so hard for everything. The first thing we leave, the Verizon, T-Mobile, all these places, we get that insurance on their phone, but we don't protect the things that we have. And so what life insurance does is looks at what you have. So you sit with a professional, they say how much you actually have built your wealth. What do you want to leave your family? What type of legacy you want to leave them? What type of goals do you have? Because it's not just in case you pass away, but during the time that you're here, what are some things you want to accomplish? And so life insurance can do that, because it can make sure that you have that security, that financial security, to make sure that everything that you worked for is protected and is passed on to your family members.
Well, we love security. We love feeling safe and knowing that we are taken care of. And like everything, there are different types of things. So I imagine there are different levels, different types of life insurance as well.
So you have term. Term is when it's actually for a limited period of time. So it can cover you from 10 years up to 30 years. During that time, you're protected. Something happens, it'll pay out, and your family members don't have to worry about anything. So that's term. And then you have permanent, or I start with whole life. Whole life, it will cover you for the life of your life, right? But it does have a little bit of cash value. And then you have permanent. Permanent is whole life on steroids. That means you have added benefits. You can have living benefits. You can have cash savings as well. And so those are the type of, and then also funeral concierge final expense. They pay out within 24, 48 hours, because a claim can take up to 2 to 8 weeks to pay out.
Wow. Okay. So it's a convoluted conversation, and there's a lot of details, a lot of information. How do you help? Dr. Rita Gibson, how do you help?
My passion is to educate. I'm not a salesperson. I can tell you stories about that. I can't sell anything, but I can educate, and it's because I can educate from the heart. It has benefited my family and a lot of other families. So we sit down with a personal one-on-one. It can be via Zoom, because you don't only have to live in North Carolina. I even cover the rest of the United States as well. And sit down and have a 30-minute conversation. Let's see what your goals are, and I can help guide you and make those decisions based on the information.
Very good. Okay, Dr. Gibson, in a couple of words, why is having life insurance so important?
Life insurance gives you financial security for your family and a peace of mind.
Good advice there. All right, well, there are a lot of viewers out there who probably don't have life insurance. They are very confused about the entire process, but you and everybody that you work with can help solve their issues. So how do they get in touch with you, make an appointment, all of that good stuff?
Absolutely. You call me at 919-390-0314, and just look up Gibson & Gibson Licensed Financial Professionals on the web. We're right there. We'll help you.
Amazing. Dr. Gibson, as always, a pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
As CBS